everybody. Hey there, everybody. It's been a little while since I've updated the page, so my apologies. I'm going to touch base on the porn industry during COVID uh, 19. So, we are now basically almost in October, um, last week of September, and we are not doing any better in the porn industry as far as it goes on filming. I wanted to kind of touch on that because the crazy part is some people have been shooting during COVID. Um, Not a lot of major companies had been shooting until recently. I think Axel Braun is about to start doing the Batman parody and that type of stuff. But outside of that, most of the major companies have still not really went into shooting. So as an agent, it's really hard because, um, of course, talent wants to get booked. Talent's upset because we can't book. Loves models, we're not booking anybody. We haven't booked anybody or actively even attempted to book anybody since March. So we have basically lost a couple of talent because they're like, I'm not working. Well, no shit. And neither is like 70% of the American population. Um, Now comes with COVID testing. Now, I have spoke with, um, we do have APOG, which is the Adult Performers Union, and what they're still working on is trying to find a solid testing company. Which the last I spoke to them, like 2 weeks ago, it does sound like we're getting close to having a unified testing. Part of the problem is that Free Speech Coalition wanted to add COVID to the panel, but the problem is that they said that way back in like April, and I even said then my opinion on it is if your grandma can't even get a COVID test proper, or some states like New York, which were short on COVID tests, but yet we find that, well, we want to shoot porn, I should get a COVID test before grandma who needs one, is ridiculous and absurd and actually even appalling to me. Until we were getting to this point that the tests, there seem to be more tests, then I'm okay with, okay, now we can go ahead and add COVID to the panel, which I don't have a problem logistically with it. Again, if I show up in a hotel room and want to shoot with one more talent and a camera guy and maybe even a lighting guy, um all of us should have a test. I agree with that. But again, I think that if we have individuals who um, they're not able to have access to a COVID-19 test because of where they live, or even at some point, some tests weren't even coming back for 2 and 3 weeks. We're all over the place in the porn industry when it comes to the COVID test. Hell, we couldn't even get amateur porn people to even go to talent testing or cutting edge. They were going to health clinics even for the regular gold standard STD tests, which again, in layman's terms, for you guys who don't know, that means that you're getting tested for HIV, chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis. Um, and hepatitis and herpes and all that stuff are also on the agenda of people who still go back and forth about those. But the problem about being tested with herpes, like I say this all the time, is everybody has a herpes virus in them. 90% of Americans um, will have some sort of herpes virus. It doesn't mean that you have herpes simplex 1 or sexually transmitted herpes. What it means is that you have a virus that could be activated. It's the reason why you could get a cold sore. It's the reason why you could get a sty. Any type of a pimple type thing is still considered a herpes. It's a matter of it's not sexually transmitted, but if they were to test you, you would test positive for herpes. So again, if you tested the entire pool of porn talent, most people would test positive for herpes. Not not the oh my god, he's got a herpes or a vaginal word or anything like that, but the fact that that virus is still activated or is in your body. It's just not an active virus. So that's one of the reasons why it's really not listed as one of our. It's not why it's listed as one of our major testing things. So now getting back to doing video, not having access to clinics, not having access to COVID testing, and people are still afraid. Let's just be real. If you really can't go see your doctor except for doing a video chat with your doctor, if you in some states you can't even eat in a dining room, why would you think that a lot of porn people should be shooting very intimate sexual behavior? Um, I think the more that we're starting to get accustomed, and I'm not going to say um, that the virus is going away, but in general, we're all starting to get used to um, how to act in public. When you see individuals who refuse to wear a mask, you know to stay away from them. And we still have those in our industry. We have people who assume that it's still some joke and not taking it seriously. I don't know if I've really heard anything of anybody in our industry catching COVID on set. But again, like I said, um, this is like the wild, wild west in porn. Everybody and their aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas are now shooting porn because um, you can shoot 4K video, right? But 4K video is not the same as shooting 4K video on a camera. So explaining to individuals that need to understand that a camera has an eye in their lens. When your phone is a flat lens. So you're not going to have the same quality as a professional camera. Now, I'm not saying that all amateurs only shoot on their phone, but a majority are. So even I've been in this industry almost 2 decades, and I can say we've always had this complaint from the get go. And I will still say this there's a huge difference between shooting for Hustler and shooting for some guy that just started his own website. So I will say that I've worked with a couple guys that are doing the best they can to actually imitate the same type of setup that we do. Some guys, have become porn fan turned producer, trick turned producer. You used to pay for hookers and now you're a porn star, and a producer. All those. Um, just because you fuck on film doesn't make you a producer. So, well, 2 decades ago, we'd have this conversation about saying um, we were highly upset with the fact that um, people would shoot just shitty porn, and that's not porn. I want to shoot, and I've been saying this forever, and now it's 2020, and between 2019 and my left hip being replaced, and then 2020 and with the COVID, it's really kind of put a damper on the plan, but the the plan is still in place. Um, and so the thing that I want to do is shoot proper the art form of photography again, good cinematography, good sound, good visual. My complaint, and I had a conversation with a friend of mine out of New York a couple days ago. Even I'm tired of even for my own stuff that I can't shoot myself. Um, I'm tired of where shooting in a house and somebody's closet's open and you can see the girl's shit inside her closet, or the noise in the background. People, I will never shoot in another quote unquote porn house again. The quality is horrible. I don't want to hear everybody's voices in the background. I don't want to hear people laughing and partying in the background trying to shoot a scene. Um, I don't come from that. I come from shooting for Naughty America. I shot for Hustler. I've shot for TT Boy, Channel 69, all that. And it's quiet on the set. Shh, nobody's saying a word. Um, and there's a big difference between shooting quantity and quality. I said this earlier in my live video on Instagram. So I'm not here to become popular. I came here to get paid. But I also understand that to get paid, you want to produce a good product. I don't want it to just be like, oh, well, hey, let's just grab a camera. I want to fuck. I get offers every day. I want to shoot with you, Summer. I want to shoot with you. I bet. Stop using the word shoot. Just say it. You want to fuck me. Let's just be real. Okay. So, that's the crazy part is that webcamming has turned everybody into quote unquote porn stars. Let me tell you this is that even back in 2006 and 7 at the height of my career, I did not call myself a porn star. Jocelyn Stone and I had this conversation. I find Tara Patrick a porn star. I find the big names. Um, I don't really find myself where I say, okay, I'm right up there with Linda Lovelace or the likes of them. Um, Nina Hartley, a legend in her own right. Um, but compared to what's going on these days, and even in the escort world, you couldn't call yourself a porn star if you had less than 5 movies under your belt. That didn't mean 5 videos because again, now everybody can grab a home video and shoot 5 videos, throw it up on a tube site, and boom! Now all of a sudden they're a porn star. Because I can shake my ass doesn't make me a porn star. Doesn't make me a stripper. Um, so those are the things that I think with the internet, with COVID, and again, OnlyFans is a contributor into this. Everybody has an OnlyFans. You got mainstream individuals like Bella Thorne who literally fucked up our OnlyFans setup. Um, I have several OnlyFans accounts. I'm not feeling compelled to feel like that they're going to be the solution for porn performers. Um, I don't trust what they're going to do to sex workers. It could be the rumor mills and whatnot. Still, someone in the back of my mind I'm thinking about too. But um, shooting for OnlyFans and OnlyFans has been um, hacked several times and had property stolen. I'm not here to shoot stuff that's going to get stolen. So again, I have platforms all the way across. Um, I'm going to be very careful with what I shoot to put on OnlyFans. But from here on out, I think the OnlyFans are going to do the formats that most girls are doing, which is the solo stuff. The solo stuff and maybe some girl stuff if along the way I meet up with a couple of my friends while I'm touring and whatnot. And maybe from time to time, porn fan meetups that I might put up on OnlyFans. But I think I'm going to stick a lot more to my other formats again, as far as it goes on the videos and whatnot. So the plan for Feline Flicks is to continue to shoot more in the next coming months. I'm hoping by November I'll be in Los Angeles. I'll try to shoot some stuff in LA and larger name performers and all that type of stuff. And then from there, we're gonna go into my clothing line is coming out, updating my merchandise and that type of stuff. So you guys keep on the lookout for all that, and that's what I've got going on with that. So if you're wondering, when everybody's like, hey, when are you shooting new stuff? It's when I know I'm not going to get COVID. Plain and simple. I have two roommates. I'm not trying to take COVID home too. Even when I've been out on tours, I've came back and kind of quarantined a little bit. I'm in Phoenix right now. Um, Beautiful Phoenix, nice 100 degrees in the end of September. But um, New York, I'll be headed to New York mid October. Um, so hopefully I'll be able to do some shooting um, with anybody who is, again, we all need to get tested and stay healthy and um, find a equal balance to finding how to shoot amazing pornography again with you guys. And I'm going to try to shoot some more erotic stuff. So um, let's hope we can get that all going. So, love you guys. I appreciate everybody. And again, hubster.com, studying summer. I think it's backwards. Hubster.com /profile studying summer. Uh, if you Google studying summer at Hubster, it will come up too. Those are all my links. Um, And I appreciate all the love and support from all of you guys who have subscribed to the channel. I will be doing some more stuff for the isogenics. I haven't been posting in a while. Um, and we have new products. So, again, make sure that um, let's keep you healthy in 2020, moving into 2021. How about that? Namaste. Be good humans and be kind to each other and be healthy. And as Dapper Dan would say, stay horny, my friends.